Big question, am I overtraining? Me personally, I feel overtraining's a massive myth. So I know there's going to be a lot of people out there going, that's rubbish. Let me just kind of explain why I feel that's a myth. The reason is, unless you're training for hours and hours a day, you're never really overtraining. The problem is you're probably under-recovering, which is very, very different from overtraining. Overtraining symptoms would be not being able to sleep, lack of appetite, constant injuries, getting different kind of illnesses, and just relatively feeling not 100% all the time. What most people suffer with is they train, they work out, they don't correctly supply their body with the right nutrition. So they're not eating a well-balanced diet of keeping high protein, medium carbs, and medium to low fats. They then don't hydrate correctly. They also don't sleep enough hours in the day. Or if they do sleep, the sleep is kind of interrupted because they're not doing ways of relaxing their body and allowing to get into that deep sleep they need to recover. Also, a lot of people probably aren't stretching. They're not doing yoga to stretch out those tight muscles. So what I'd say to you is, personally, when you think to yourself about training, and I don't want to overtrain, the problem is you'll probably never ever get to overtraining. What you need to do is you need to look at, after you've trained, am I supplying my body with the correct nutrients it needs? Am I sleeping that 6 to 8 hours of that night? And if I am sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night, is it a good night's sleep? Remember, switch your phones off an hour before you go to bed. Try reading a book, and even try meditating for 10 to 15 minutes a night. I use what's called the Calm app, and it helps me massively, helps to relax me and get into a deeper sleep. So remember, it's the quality of the sleep, not just the amount of hours you're sleeping for. What you then got to remember is staying hydrated, stretching, get yourself doing maybe yoga once or twice a week. Once you're doing all of those principles, it means you're going to recover quicker. That means you can work out harder, for longer, and do more sessions if you want to. But don't look at that overtraining figure and think to yourself, I'm overtraining my arms or I'm overtraining my legs, because the reason is you're probably not overtraining. It's just you're under-recovering. So I hope that helps. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, make sure you leave it in the comment box, because I like to hear them. I like to hear your views. Also, let me know about what you want me to talk about. So if there's other questions you'd like me to answer, I'm more than happy to answer it. So comment below and we can go from there. I can even do a few Q&A sessions if you want to. Remember, get working out, work out hard, correct nutrition, stay hydrated and sleep well, and you end up with a good physique.